And I'm going to say this too, because it talk about, when the brother goes, I'm going to let you read it and I'll break it down.
Acts 15 to 29, that ye abstain from meats.
Right, concerning the law, just do this. Go ahead.
That ye abstain from meats offered to idols, and from blood, and from things strangled, and from fornication, from which if ye keep yourselves, ye shall do well, fare ye well.
Right. So that's something that's simple. That's something that don't take much effort in understanding that basically quit worshiping all the different philosophies and so-called religion you into. Because that's what they was doing. The Israelite foreigners was sacrificing unto these different idols. Today, being in these so-called churches and into these different philosophies, that's the way you sacrificing unto these idols. So you gotta, denounce all that and leave that stuff alone, and then leave off from eating meat with blood in it. But if you a Jake, and this, Jake don't really deal with that,
Yeah. Come on.
Dealing with your woman on her period, and what else it say? Read it.
Verse 30. So when they were dismissed,
29 again.
okay, that ye abstain from meats offered to idols, and from blood, and from things strangled, and from fornication.
And from fornication, that's talking about adultery. Because in the world you really don't care, man. Some brothers might have a better sense of morals, for lack of better words, than another brother, but you might be popping another woman. You gotta quit all that, trying to sleep with your brother old lady.
That's right.
And that's something that's hands down easy.
Yeah.
Easy to do. Them things right there, power like that, and then as your faith build, then you gonna want to keep the law. You gonna inquire about how you keep the Feast of Tabernacle, how you keep the Feast of First Fruit, and the rest of the laws,
Because you can't force a brother to keep the laws, man. It's all about the Spirit dealing with him or not, man. What measure of faith he got.
Yeah, that's it. Go ahead.
Romans chapter 14, verse 5. One man esteemeth one day above another, another esteemeth every day alike. Let every man be fully persuaded in his own mind.
Yep. And then that's a good scripture. The scripture also talk about the dispensation of grace that the Most High gave unto each member or each brother. So that in itself could be the determining fact on how you apply yourself in the truth, but then how you come into this truth. If the Most High gave you that heavy disbursement of faith, then you would just be like cold turkey and be like, man, I'm done with all this, and then in 2 or 3 months you be sharp, in the scripture. Versus another brother that might not be on that level, It might take him longer. It might, to really get as sharp as a brother that got as sharp as he was in 3 months. It might take another brother a year, I'm just throwing numbers out there. All right, you got something? Yeah, go ahead to that Luke. We was talking about earlier, man, about America being wicked. This place is fucking wicked, man. This place is more wicked than any other country. I'm gonna just say country so you can understand, than any other place on the face of the planet, man. They want to talk about, what's that word they use when you kill masses of people? Genocide. And they want to talk about dictatorship and these different governments that's basically in this socialist government, on the people. Well, they doing it right here in America. They just doing it covertly. Because they got all this entertainment and wickedness you can get into, so you ain't even paying attention to how they stripping you of your rights every damn day. It's on the books. Your rights is already stripped. It's on the books. It's just a matter of time before they say now is the time, whether it be via a false flag terrorist attack, an epidemic of a disease or a pandemic. A so-called natural disaster. Now they did it. They showed you they did it in during Katrina. You got something else?
Obama came out last week talking about a nuclear attack, where he had to be on the lookout for a nuclear attack on Manhattan. You know, he just mentioned this in the speech. So, you know, that's something to look for. Whenever they start talking about it, they giving you clues that it's coming. They got these top nuclear physicists in the Air Force that's being fired. Some of them are just straight up resigning because something about to happen. You got an Air Force base out in West Texas that some nukes left from there and went to they went illegally from Texas, Dallas Air Force Base in West Texas to, I want to say North Carolina. I could be wrong on that, but somewhere over there, man, they got some nukes. Anything can go down right now.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Yeah, and then, so it's here, man, and well, as far as, like I was saying about America is way far worse than these other countries, man, because there ain't nothing wrong with a socialist or a dictatorship. It depends on what you dictating. Now, the Most High is a dictator. The Most High don't give you freedom. Options. He said, this is the commandment, do it. And if you don't, then you face the penalty. Now we under grace, of course, but judgment is on, the Most High finna judge this place. The Most High is finna judge this place real hard. Now these other countries, okay, they got socialist governments in these other countries, but they got order over there behind that socialist type of government, or that fascism type of government. So they got order over there in these different countries, way more order than this over here in America. Because this place is wicked, man. They eat better food in these different countries, even though they a lot of these third world countries are poor. They don't got GMOs all in their damn food.
They ban that shit, you know.
They water sources ain't just how you say it, deliberately polluted, intentionally polluted. The so-called white man makes a point purposely to pollute everything, man. They trying to get rid of the pollution the best they can, but they don't have the money and the technology, certain of these countries, to sanitize, you know, water and whatnot. You know? But this place, America is purposely wicked. You know, if they over there in the Islam in the Middle East, that's what the fuck they on. Over there in Asia, mainly they on Buddha. Over there in East India, they on the Hinduism. It's all off. It ain't true, but they stick to them guidelines pretty much of whatever they believe in. Over here, just a place of confusion. That's why America is called Babylon the Great. Babel go back to the Hebrew word babal, which means confusion, and then great confusion. You can come over here and get bugged out in the head, man. That's why everybody is bugged out here in America. You can't decipher what from what because there's so much philosophies and madness to get into. There's so many avenues of wickedness to get into. And they lure you and force it upon you. They lure you into it and they force it upon you. Like homosexuality. This is something now that just ain't optional. This is something where they forcing it on you. They starting with your kids. It's acceptable now to embrace homosexuality here in America.
Right.
And they teaching it. They making it part of the curriculum.
Yep.
You know, in certain cities. Let's see how disrespectful the fucking devil is.
Fucking Edomite.
Fuck you niggers.
Fuck.
Good. But you got bonehead niggas that love the so-called white man, pieces of shit like that.
Yeah.
He mad, but see, I mean, the reason why he mad is because his kingdom is falling. He broke. He ain't got no money to get no suntan lotion. He cooking in the sun.
Right.
You know, I'll be mad too.
Yeah, smell like
He
rotted
think
fucking
the
potatoes.
black man is rising up and finna take over this place. The so-called black man in righteousness, in judgment. The white man should be walking around mad because it's fucking kingdom, this is his heaven. You know?
I was looking at that fucking devil walking up.
Yeah,
I knew he was gonna do something.
Now if I just gave him a fucking elbow to the jaw and knocked his ass off, then we'd all went to jail.
Beat him down real good.
They might have sent him over here to do that shit, you know?
And we had testimony real quick. We had testimony from an Edomite bitch about a month ago that said the laws sent her down here to do shit like that, man. Basically, the way they worded it, you know, Esau's a perfect devil, worded it as you got the freedom to go down there and do whatever you want. Not you got the freedom to do whatever you want here, basically in Houston, but saying in front of us. You can go walk in front of the camera, you can say what you want, basically go down there and try to provoke them.
Yeah.
But we not ignorant to your devices, Satan.
Yeah, the so-called white man, it ain't no excuse why the so-called white man or woman should be doing bad here in America. The most crooked, abominable place, and that's their MO. That's in their spirit to be demons, to be devils. Well, they are devils, deceivers. And they walking around here looking pathetic. You got a lot of Edomites that's still doing pretty good. Some not doing so good, and some that just walking around looking like a green piece of shit, a red piece of shit,
Steaming piece of shit.
you know. So, hey, that's just how the spirit works, man. You can be on one subject and then you just jump, you know, according to where the spirit wanted to go. Now these devils, Esau, they mad.
Right.
They confused, they bugged out because they don't know what's going on with this great America that it once was, supposedly. The judgments of the Most High, this place is falling, man. You know? Now, y'all got something, go ahead.
Can I get that Lamentation 4? Come on.
That's the spirit.
Yeah, brother. Bring that out.
Lamentations, chapter 4, verse 21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken, and shalt make thyself naked.
You witnessing that, man. The cup is being passed to these Edomites, man. It's a transitioning period where, you know, the elect, we coming up out of the curses at the same time. The rest of the world is going into the curses, man. You look at the white man in his neighborhoods, man. They shit fucked up like ours was, man. Or like, in other words, they living in the same, when you look at America as a whole, the economy is fucked up for everybody. Yeah, you might have a little bit more than me, but at the end of the day, the white man still got to buy that fucking steak for $3 a pound that I got to buy when he used to could get it for like 50, 70 cents a pound. You know, your cost of living is going up just like mine is going up.
Yep.
So them curses is coming upon you, man. Y'all don't know what to do.
You walking around here, you mad at us, but we don't control the goddamn thing. We not the reason why America is falling apart at the seam. It's your people, Esau. It's the elites up at the top. But y'all don't have nothing to say against them. It's the hidden hand, man, the shadow government, which controls Barack Obama. You know, the white man drive down the same fucked up raggedy roads that I do, man.
Yep.
Your car, you might have a Benz, but your Benz got to hit them same potholes that my Chevrolet got to hit.
Hey, but guess what? It's gonna be cheaper for you to get that Chevrolet fixed than that Benz.
Right, and then see, they come around and curses. Your food that you eating, it's Monsanto, GMO, just like the shit I got to go and buy. Yep. But we bless our food with Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah vibration. So we got protection. Y'all dying from this shit, man. Yep. The Lord already said we was gonna eat our food, our bread defiled amongst the Gentiles. And that's what's happening. But we put the blessing on our food, man, so that we can, you know, get sustained, have sustenance. But you devils are cursed, man. Y'all right here in this shithole, America, the same shithole that we in. But our power is with us, man. Because we are with our power. You know, these little motherfuckers, man, they don't have a clue what's going on. Y'all got to breathe the same goddamn chemtrails that we breathe, man. But the Lord gave us understanding of the herbs and different other things to heal ourselves. Y'all going to the doctors getting more drugs and prescriptions, getting fucked up. That's why the cancer rate in America is at an alarming all-time high. And y'all go to get treated for cancer, you let them give you radiation treatment. How goddamn stupid can you be, man? Then you don't know why you dying of cancer 4 to 6 months later. Or it's progressively getting worse. But the Most High brought us back to the understanding of the herbs, the different oils, and all this. So that cup is coming, the curse is being lifted off us, man, and at the same time, it's transitioning to you Edomites, man, and y'all are bugged the fuck out, man.
Get that.
So that cup is passing to you, man. But guess what? Like I said before, the Most High gonna wring the dregs out. You gonna get every last drop of this shit.
They just getting the very preliminary part of it.
And double them to you devils, man. Hey, just read that one more time for me, brother. Hey, y'all got it, man. Back in that Lamentation. Hey, y'all eating the same GMOs, y'all breathing the same toxic air, and y'all drinking that same polluted water, man. Y'all don't even have enough sense to get that bottle you got, brother, to go get something with a pH. Where's a bottle of water?
Got the Evian up there too.
Yeah, but he's got the